Welcome everyone to The New Fly Fisher. I'm your host Phil Rowley. On today's show, we're coming to you from the North Saskatchewan River, just a short drive west of Alberta's capital city, Edmonton. We're joined by veteran guide Keith Ray, owner of Get Hooked Fishing Adventures. He's one of the best guides in the region. He's been on this river since 1994. Few, if any, know this river like Keith. He's going to be showing us his favorite tricks and techniques for taking walleye, pike, perhaps even goldeye or mooneye on the fly. It's going to be a great show, so stick around.
Let him go back to live another day.
And away he goes. Great fish. Wow.
Oh, baby. Look at that fish.
Stop, wiggle, on the way down.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to Travel Alberta, Islander Precision Reels, and Orvis Sporting Traditions.
Today, the New Fly Fisher is based out of Alberta's capital city, Edmonton. The greater Edmonton area is home to over 1.1 million people. Visitors have a wide range of accommodation options suited for every budget. Edmonton offers a variety of attractions, including museums and the world-famous West Edmonton Mall. But it's the numerous fly fishing opportunities that have brought us here. The region is home to a number of lakes containing healthy populations of pike, walleye, and large trout. On this adventure, we are focusing on the North Saskatchewan River. The North Saskatchewan flows east out of the Rockies through Edmonton. After passing through Edmonton, the river runs east into Saskatchewan. Here, it merges with the South Saskatchewan, becoming the Saskatchewan River, Western Canada's largest river system. Edmonton's River Valley Park system, spanning both banks, is North America's largest urban park. Despite the proximity to Edmonton, the region abounds with wildlife, including muskrat, moose, great blue herons, and raptors such as eagles and hawks. Our guide is Keith Ray, owner of Get Hooked Fishing Adventures. Keith has a wealth of experience and has been guiding since 1994. I'm looking forward to exploring the North Saskatchewan with Keith in search of walleye, pike, and goldeye.
Okay, when we launch a boat, we try and keep it really simple, and it's so funny to go to a boat launch and watch how complicated people make it. It's really simple. All you do is make sure you got yourself a good length of rope, good clasp. You want to attach it to your trailer hitch, make sure you got a good knot on there. Give yourself lots of lead rope for letting it drift off. Tie it off your front end a little bit, and we'll get this in the water. You'll see how simple it really is. And that's how you do it.
Whenever you go on the water, especially big water like the North Saskatchewan we have here today, personal flotation, always wear them. These little personal flotation vests are ideal. They're comfortable, lightweight. You can wear them all day long. You hardly know you've got them on. Don't leave home without them. What we're doing here is Keith has positioned us just on the edge of the main current. There's a slow back eddy off to my right. It's deep. It's known to hold walleye, even a big pike, as Keith has tangled with it before. We're just casting out in the current with the Type 3 integrated line I'm using and letting that swing right around into the deep. This is about, he says, between 14, 15, 16 feet deep. So we really got to let our fly swing down. I'm using a Clouser minnow and just letting it swing in, and I'm just going to inch it back up and wait for that tap of a walleye, pike, goldeye, mooneye. We don't know what it's going to be.
Here we go. We got, I think this, do believe, is a goldeye.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, it looks like it. Let me get my line up out of the way here.
Oh, actually, no, it's a walleye. It is a walleye, but a little bigger. Not much, but a little bit.
Well, that's a good sign. You find the walleye school up,
Yeah.
Keith? Once you find one, generally you'll...
And especially this time of year, Phil, with the fall season,
Yeah,
they start moving into the
they're wintering holes kind of thing? Yeah.
and they usually will traditionally start feeding hot and heavy.
Yeah, just like other species, they sense the onslaught of winter and they need to stock up those fat reserves to get them through the lean, cold months. They're not as active. That's a nice looking one. Look at the way the sunlight reflects off their eye.
Oh yeah, gorgeous fish.
Well, that's a nice looking fish.
Always make sure you got your hand wet when you're handling a fish.
Yeah,
Doesn't take any of his protection off.
gorgeous fish. Look at
And
the
I'm
fish.
using this Jessica rabbit created by a client of mine, Mark Vandell, out of Sherwood Park.
Sherwood Park's just a neighborhood just to the east of Edmonton where I live. What gorgeous fish. Those are a lot of fun.
Aren't they ever?
Yeah.
Beautiful shape, but even like this guy's a smaller one. We'll probably get into some bigger ones here later. But look how fat they are right now.
Yeah, they are stocking up. And
They've
they're
been well fed.
and there's lots of forage fish in here. Small burbot, you were saying, minnows, dace, all kinds of things to eat on. Gorgeous
28
little fish.
species, Phil. 28 species in this river system.
Well, let's go get another species. So Keith, we're fishing this run again. We've got fast water to my left and a calmer water on the inside of me, and you're directing me to cast quarter downstream and allow it to swing. Why do we want to do that? Why is that so critical to our presentation?
Well, number one is more presentation. You're covering more water that way. And those fish will follow that hook all the way down and across. But it also gives a chance line to stay fairly tight as it feeds back through the background. The more water you've got to cover, the better chances of you got it picking up a fish along the way here. So that current is actually moving it and keeping it off the bottom until it wants to set it right on the edge. And that's where we're sitting here right now, is virtually on the edge of the fast and the slow water where the fish like to lay, so that they are watching for the food coming into them.
Got him. Got him. Fish on. Good stuff, Keith. So again, you're just swinging that fly out in the current,
Yeah,
letting it dangle and almost let the current animate the fly.
exactly.
And with rabbit fur, yeah, well, these rabbit fur flies, they don't need much. Ooh, that looks like it's got a nice little flash to it.
Yeah, oh, that's nice walleye, fatty.
Give you a hand there. Ooh, ooh. This one's eating a few minnows.
I'd say so. So you want to play guide for a while, Phil?
Sure. I've always wanted to learn. I'm willing to learn. Yeah, oh, look at that. Right in the top of the mouth, like you said. So just be... Look at that. Beautiful fish. Beautiful fish. Look at that.
Open your palm a little bit. Just let them lay flat.
Yeah, they are. They're neat, eh? They'll just sit there. Just find their balance point. Typical white tail.
Back fin stands up.
Yeah, yeah, great stuff. So we'll just hold them there. Viewers at home can see them. Usually where there's one, there be more. Go on. Good fish. Nice going, my friend.
For targeting walleye and goldeye, we use fast-sinking, density-compensated lines of type 3 sink rate or greater. Our leaders were short, less than 4 feet, comprised of 2 sections of fluorocarbon tippet, a 3-foot section of 1X connected to a 1-foot section of 2X via a triple surgeon's knot. The leader was connected to the fly line via a loop-to-loop connection.
This is a goldeye.
It's a goldeye. Excellent. A trifecta. We have a goldeye. I'll show you, these are a unique shad-like fish. Very silver bright. Hang out, obviously, where the walleyes hang out. Unique looking fish. Because there's the goldeye and the mooneye, Keith, right?
That's right. Goldeye's got the big goldeye, mooneye's got a big silver eye, and they're smaller than the goldeye.
Yeah. But,
and here we go.
there we go. And
we'll
these fish in the summer months take dry flies as well, so they're a lot of fun on the fly rod.
Oh, they're extremely fun, and with the water, it gets a little warmer in the summer too. They actually get airborne.
Yeah. So there you go. So many different fish. What, 48 species in here, Keith?
I
Sorry,
think you just added 20
I just
to that.
added, yeah, but 28 species.
Right on.
Right on.
Grand Slam today.
Solid.
Anchoring in flowing water takes practice. It must be done in a safe and efficient manner. Keith's experienced hands lower and steer the anchor into position. As he lets out rope, Keith feels for contact, confirming good anchor purchase and a sure hold. When anchoring upstream from a potential hazard, leave the engine running so if necessary you can safely motor away should the anchor fail to grab.
These fossils in this actual bed are between 138 and 144 million years old. Just behind us here we've got a solid SEMA coal where the plant life just fell on top of each other continuously. Here it was very sporadic, and that's hence why we got just single leaves here. Another good example is the different type of vegetation that we have here.
Deciduous leaf almost there.
It's a pretty cool place, and this is part of what we call Get Hooked Fishing Adventures. It's not just a fishing trip.
It's the experience, right?
Exactly.
We're sitting here on what was once a prehistoric forest. You know, it's just, again, it's just incredible to have this beauty, you know, this natural history here, and we're barely an hour from Edmonton. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. I like it. This is a different department of my office, though.
That's very cool. That is.
The North Saskatchewan River is productive, home to healthy populations of stoneflies, caddis, and mayflies. During the summer and early fall, goldeye take full advantage of this rich bounty. Dry fly fishing can be nothing short of spectacular.
It's an example of how productive these rivers are. Off my left shoulder, we've got mayfly spinners rising and falling. Good sized ones, 10s, 12s. These rivers are so productive, and it's not just trout. Goldeye, mooneye, even walleye will feed on these insects. So we're using streamer patterns, but don't forget to bring insect patterns when you come to these types of waters, especially the North Saskatchewan. Just thought I'd take a moment to go over some of the flies you might want to consider, or the fly styles you want to consider for visiting the North Saskatchewan. At the bottom, you can't go wrong with a clouser. I found an orange over white or a chartreuse over white, very good for walleye. Dark flies are always good, a black woolly bugger, or something like this black Zuddler, conehead Zuddler, an all white popsicle leech. White's an excellent bait fish color, can't go wrong with white most of the times. This is Keith's Jessica Rabbit. It's got a conehead on it to get it down deep. And for the pike, you want something big, especially these big pike to make a move. And this is a synthetic version of mine of a half and half. So there you go, a selection of flies you want to consider when chasing pike, walleye, or goldeye on the fly on the North Saskatchewan.
As on many river systems, North Saskatchewan pike are the supreme ambush predator. Although capable of holding in faster flows, pike prefer to hold in slack water areas adjacent to fast water. Large shallow flats and areas near beaver lodges offer prime pike real estate and should be covered thoroughly.
Boy, Keith, this place to me just screams pike. What in your eyes makes it such a great looking pike spot?
Well, Phil, the biggest reason that I really like it is because it's off a point and it's created a little bay back in here. Nice calm water, off fast water, so any bait fish that are coming down or being pushed downriver, it'll actually push them into this bay, and it's a place for them to have a chance to relax. Little do they know that there's the big hungry pike sitting and laying, waiting in here to get a big little lunch out of these little devils. And it's perfect for them to lay in here. Weed cover for a lot of the smaller fish, the bait fish. On the edge here, we've got a beaver lodge, which always indicates a deeper hole, and we're gonna actually head down into there right now, but this is a perfect pike holing area right in here.
My favorite retrieve for pike consists of a 6 to 12 inch strip pause retrieve. Adding a thermometer shake pop to the retrieve adds additional action to the fly. Be prepared for the take anywhere during the retrieve, but especially as the fly pauses. Pike love to pounce and engulf the fly on the pause.
This is the one. And these fish still fight so well. Look at them go. Look at them go. And I was just stripping this line in from shore. We thought maybe in this nice sun they'd be laid up in there sunning themselves. I'm going to step down a bit to keep my line. There he is. Beautiful Alberta pike. Keith's got the cradle. Those work so well for these fish. And you see that, the advantage of the wire tippet in his mouth. There he is, he's right by you, Keith. He's calling to the net. Where's he going? Oh, he ain't done yet. No, he's got lots of fight. You know, whoever says these fish don't fight has probably never caught one.
Lurking? No.
Is that the mic we... So what I'm using here is I'm just using a floating line. I've got a toothy critter leader on, designed for toothy critters like pike.
Nice fish.
Yeah, now he's starting to be showing us his sides. And there we go. Box of chocolates fishing, walleye, big pike.
Nice job, buddy.
Woo! I got those big hemos. Oh no, he's on the outside. Perfect, like kind of like those hookups.
Good fish, buddy.
Well
nice
done,
job.
Keith. Nice directions. What a gorgeous fish. Keith's taped it out. How long was this?
31 inches.
31 inches. So let's put him back and we'll let him go on his way and see if we can. Oh! Jeez! Let's take a moment to talk about floating lines and the leaders you need when you're chasing pike. Obviously, if you use a standard tapered leader, pike's going to saw through that in a heartbeat. You're going to lose a lot of flies. So you need to have some kind of tippet protection for your flies in the form of wire. You can buy pike leaders already built with the wire incorporated into the leader, or you can get knottable bite tippet like this that you can knot and join to standard monofilament and create your own leaders. Whatever setup you need to have this wire protection to save your flies and land those pike. So I don't know if you can see, but where Keith took that fish, you can see the main flow of the river. We're just in a bit of a flat spot, a little flat just off to the side, and that pike is hanging right in the side. And Keith put the fly right where it needed to be. Gorgeous looking.
And it's when it sat still.
Yep. Yeah, they follow, and then.
And you just hold it out and I'll guide him right in. Because he sees that net, he ain't gonna be a happy camper.
No, he's gonna think that's a big black mouth coming to eat him. Turn around this way. This one seems to have a little bit.
That's funny.
But
oh, he's wrapped up.
yeah,
He's gonna be pretty dormant now.
Yeah. There he goes, right in. Well done, Keith. Well done.
Right on.
Look at that. Look at the belly on that fish.
Gotta love pike on the fly.
Oh yeah.
I think it's one of my biggest rushes of anything is catching a good pike on the fly.
Yeah, they are. He's all wrapped around, so we'll just let
See
him.
that back pole here, Paul?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There, Phil.
Oh, there you go, right in there.
And pop her in there.
Yeah, and she'll hold.
Yep. And I'll give you lots of slack.
Okay. Just underneath here, so the hook is out. And there you can see it's a tandem setup. Just a simple streamer, silver, white, chartreuse, winning color combination. A little bit of orange tubing there on that trailing hook. Just a simple fly.
Got more pike on this fly than any other kind.
You want to let him go, my friend? You earned him. It's hard to believe you got this size of pike so close to Edmonton. You know, this size of pike is places people spend thousands of dollars to travel thousands of miles to get. So anyway, I'll step back here.
Always go for his tail first. I always like to go behind his fins, then you get a good, nice hold on him, keep him good and level, and good to go. You're a pretty fish.
All right, smile like you're enjoying it. And, oh, perfect.
We're gonna get him back in here, and we're gonna do a nice clean release here. Just give him a little go here. He won't take much, when he goes, he's gone.
You push him out a bit, Keith. Oh, he's gone. Good.
No,
Good
he had
stuff.
his own direction that he was heading.
Yeah, he does those things. Well, there you go. It's just been a great experience here in the North Saskatchewan. It's hard to believe we're less than an hour from Edmonton. Unbelievable fishing. If you get a chance, give Keith a call. He can show you this river himself. The scenery, the wildlife, the fish, it's unbelievable. For more information on this show and other shows in our series, don't forget to visit us on the web at thenewflyfisher.com. Thanks for joining us. We look forward to seeing you next time.
The New Fly Fisher has been made possible thanks to Travel Alberta, Islander Precision Reels, and Orvis Sporting Traditions.